Speed.
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 Speedcafe.
Speedcafe.com.au.
Your daily racing fix.
I mean, it really wasn't the result that we were hoping for. You know, it was a shame because, I mean, having said that, even though he hasn't clinched the title, he's had a year to be proud of. I mean, 4 Grand Prix, he led the championship at various stages. He's lifted the interest in Formula One in this country considerably. I mean, I'm sure we had lots of people watching last night that wouldn't normally have watched had there not been an Aussie in contention. So he's got a lot to be proud of. Well, whether he's got an option or not, I would suggest he stays there because there's going to be some new regulations next year, and I think we all acknowledge the fact that Adrian Newey's probably, you know, one of the best engineers in the business, and I think if anyone can get his mind around the new regulations and come out with an ultra-competitive car again, it'll be him. So if I was Mark, that's where I'd be staying. You know, I think they've demonstrated their ability to be able to produce race-winning cars. A few little politics aside, I think he's better off there than anywhere, sorry. I mean, you know, when Mark Webber won his first Grand Prix, I think we saw an improved Mark Webber after that. I think he realised that, gee, I've won a Grand Prix, I didn't really have to do all that much more different than what I've been doing in the past. I've just got a more competitive car. I think he'll go off into this off-season thinking about this season and thinking, well, just analysing what maybe he could have done, and I think if he's got that competitive car again next year, I think he's in with a good chance. Well, obviously a 34 isn't going to be quite as fit as a 23, but he is. Having said that, Mark's a very fit individual and he's very determined and he's very experienced, so, you know, it could be the old bull and the young bull. Vettel's one of these individuals that come along every now and again, like Schumacher, like Hamilton, that no matter what they've put their bum in the past, they've won. Whether it be go-karts, Formula 4, you name it, they've come up through the ranks and they've been successful in every one. And he's one of those guys, and he's very, very good. They did experience a lot of tyre degradation, and I think perhaps one of their plans were to get Mark in and get him off those tyres, because Vettel's tyres started to grain a little bit, but then they came good again. Maybe their idea was to get Mark off those tyres before they started to grade and he started to lose too much time, and then get him on the right tyres which he could continue throughout the race. So it could have been the right strategy, maybe it was the wrong, I don't know. But I mean, that's the thing about Formula One or, you know, open wheeler racing. It's a moving game of chess. You know, with the sort of money that they're spending on Formula One these days, and keeping in mind both their drivers had a chance of winning the championship, I don't think Red Bull could afford to ever to get out that they were favouring Vettel over Webber, you know, and giving him a better car. They would never let it down. And besides which, if anything ever happened in the first corner, they really would like to know that they've got a driver in each one of their cars that's capable of winning not only the race but the World Championship. So I think both the cars were pretty identical. I did send him a text, I think it was Saturday or yesterday, just wishing him luck. And he sent one back saying thanks very much, he appreciated it. But you know, I think in a situation like that, really, you don't really want to talk to too many people, and blokes coming up and saying hi champ and good luck and all this. And exactly on the grid at Korea, I went up and just touched his arm and said bring it home, you know, and half an hour later he was in the wall. So I thought, oh well, a text will do from now on, I think.